42 years in Hillsboro, and I'm also at this time a representative for House District 29. So we're going to have Janine start off, and she's going to give a little introduction on why small businesses are so important to all of us, communities, and us particularly, and then I will give my take on that as well. Janine.
First, I wanted to say thank you all for being here today, this evening. Thank you very much to the panelists for being here. We appreciate everyone's time. I am Janine Solomon, and I want to start out by saying I know that you are all here about small businesses and what's going on, and we're open for business in Washington County. So I want to say that small businesses are the heart of our communities. They are the places where people gather to eat. They are the places where people socialize, places where folks take their families to get services, important services. They are the heart of our community. And so we are just here to talk a little bit about that issue. I grew up in Gales Creek. My parents owned the Gales Creek Mercantile, the small business, and I understand, I was very young at the time, but they understood the challenges that folks in our neighborhood were feeling. They understood the hours that they put in were incredible, and they really were, that was the place where all those folks were centralizing and meeting for all those benefits, the socializing, the service, and sometimes to grab a quick meal. So my dad, after Gales Creek, he bought his own business. He was self-employed. He owned an appliance repair business. And fast forward to my time when, after I was married, I started working at a company called Vernier Software and Technology. And Vernier is based in Beaverton. I knew that company when they just had an employee of one, and that was my mom. And they started out just one employee, and now they're at 113. So we have seen the changes and the growth happening, and I also know what it feels like to be a valued employee. I know what that feels like, and I know that as a valued employee, not only is that wonderful for the employees that actually work for that company, but I think the employers often know what that means for productivity and what that means for them when they have people that are working for them that feel valued and understand appreciation for the work they do. So, as a school board member, I have been on the school board for 8 years now, and I am so passionate about CTE, Career Technical Education. If you want to have a conversation with me that lights my eyes up and shows me fire, I want to talk to you about that, because our trades, our electricians, our plumbers, construction work, those are missing elements in our education today. I think a lot of you can remember back when we were in school, when I graduated from Forest Grove, we had those programs in our schools. And I think it's a real win-win for our students that are in our schools, but also for the employees, the employers, because it's a natural pipeline to a workforce for those students that are graduating and then able to come into those jobs. And so I am very passionate about that. And I just wanted to, again, thank you so much for being here. And just wanted to take a moment to then go down with the panel. Do you want to?
Shall I do my first name?
You can do that. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of the comments that Janine made today, and I want to just add to them as far as why we wanted to hold this town hall. Small businesses are the backbone. Small businesses, as she indicated, are the heart. And I really have started as a fifth-generation Oregon with a lot of small business folks in my family. And I think I'm going to share just one story tonight, and that is my husband. My husband started a small business in the 90s. I watched it up close and personal, and it's very difficult. It's difficult just even to be able to put together a plan that allows you to be able to know exactly how to get started, and then after you've figured that out, to try and figure out where your customer base is, to figure out what you can do in the way of workers and where you need to go for the workers and what your workers really need as far as